Hello YouTube. Today I just want to make a comparison between this panel cutter. Watchel panel cutter is a bit expensive. The guy on YouTube, he said he wasn't paid, but I doubt it. He's a metal roof and siding installer on YouTube. I forgot his name. I follow him and he's quite popular. He was doing review on this. He claimed that the company was not paying him. I disagree. I think he was paid because he reviewed it highly. I'm not saying it has no use. It has some amazing use, but it's not the final solution for all your siding and roofing situation. I found the skill saw to be the best overall, but certain places you cannot use the skill saw. So as an example, if you're cutting this rib panel and you're going across the rib, you will end up putting some markings on one side. If it's not hitting, it may not matter, but certainly it puts, as you can see here, it puts bad marking there all over the place, and it bends it. It's not a clean cut. But a skill saw with a steel blade cuts very, very fine and clean. It does not produce those fine particles. If you're using a regular skill saw, it will produce those fine particles all over the place, and it's not good for your health. It could go into your eye and stuff. But if you buy the right skill saw blade, it works great. Where this works amazing is if you're cutting a long, we have a 20-foot long rib panels for siding. By the way, we finished the siding and it looks amazing. So we finished it on one side and it looks amazing. So I was cutting while Samsung was installing it up there, I was cutting some of the windows, some of the panels, and I think I cut all those gable ends. Finally end up using a skill saw to cut a hole for the window, basically, and that worked great. So this is one of the panels as an example that I cut, a long one. I used this panel cutter and it seemed to be cutting straight, so it was much quicker than skill saw and much straighter than skill saw and much safer than skill saw to cut this long flat surface. So if your panels are flat, this is the best tool for it. If your panels are ribbed and has any kind of profile, this is not the best tool to use. All right, skill saw works amazing, and for long cuts this is also a good one. So I'll give it one of the tools to have, but I would not spend a lot of money what this is offered for. I think you can get the end piece much cheaper. It will go at the end of any of your impact or drill. So although for people who are doing permanent work, it might be a good to have, but not for DIY guys like us. Skill saw seem to be the best. So just reviewing on comparison skill saw versus and nowadays also skill saw, they come up a ratchet tool to replace it, to press the blade much faster. So I replaced that blade like in 2 seconds. I think my buddy showed me and I replaced it. Like, it didn't take me much to replace it. And always definitely use the steel blade, and that works amazing. So I use this much more than that. And the best way, what we found, was to put the panel on and then cut it right on the window the 90-degree inside insert. We put that also last. We're gonna change the way we install this sidings on the other side, and I'll talk more about it. But as you can see here, we did not complete this window here, but we did the finished trim for the one up there. I can't show you right now because it's too far, but essentially there's a 90-degree angle panel that will go here to cover this area, and then a J channel will be inserted all around, and I'm gonna leave that edge, what is called drip edge, as is, and then just the 90-degree panel is going to be inserted in here, and it will be sealed with window seal. So it's yeah, I don't have any leak issue from these windows. I just think the way water thinks, and everything will be fine. So we decided to put the 90-degree angle panels first before we put these panels on, and that's what we're gonna do on next side. And I'll do more close-up video about lesson learned on the other side of the gable end. So this end is like more hidden side of the building, so any mistakes are not as visible, so we're okay with it. And I replaced those exhaust and intake inlets for ERV, and those are really well insulated inside the attic. I'm gonna talk more about insulation in another video in detail, and how it improved my heating bills in the house. So far, this house just keep improving. I'm more concerned with function than beauty. I'm making sure the house is extremely durable and great on energy saving is what and long lasting house. So this is my review about those and a little bit of my progress. So we moved to this side of the gable end, and Samsol is installing the scaffolding here also. And I don't think we need any scaffolding on this side. If we do, it would just be one row across the deck there, and we should be able to do this window and the door, and that would be it. Everything else is just a pure panel, and then this window can be done later. That's my plan, and it's gonna look very beautiful in the front. So I'm doing 3 sides of the building. The back, I'll just paint it cork spray, or if I have leftover sheets, I might put some leftover sheets. And so you can see so right here, this bedrock right below me goes another 4 foot down, and this is going to be a garage 4 feet below me. Should give me about 6 plus, so about 10 feet level with the house is what the height will be over here by the time I remove this material where I'm standing. So I'm going to move this material in that area, basically just improving. This is a future design, and this also should drop and make the driveway a better grade to drive on. Right now it's just difficult to drive up there. Okay, so that was my review and a little bit of explanation on my progress. And once this ICS side is covered, I'll be on my way. By the way, the city probably may finally issue me a permanent occupancy permit once I finish this project. Thank you.